What can I do for you, young man? Alright, there isn't really an application. It's more of a briefing. We're trying to bring law and order to these parts. I don't really care if you like the NCR or not. Just bring in the bad guys and you'll get paid, plain and simple. Now, if that's an acceptable arrangement, I'll have your license ready in a moment. So what's your answer? Why wouldn't it be? If you've got the guts, it's easy money. One thing though, unlike these mercenary firms, we do pay higher for live bounties. I understand that you can't talk everyone down, so we also pay for fingers. However, you're giving up cash if you always go in guns blazing. In order to assist you with getting these live bounties, I'm going to issue you a bounty collar, which is just a modified slave collar. This little device goes around their neck. When you manage to talk them down or coerce them, slap this on. If they stray off course, it will start prodding them with a nice dose of electricity. If they head for the hills, it'll fry their ass. Take my word for it, it ain't pretty. Once you get it on, they won't wander. And when they turn themselves in, just come in and claim the bounty. The collar has an electronic signature that indicates it's your bounty, so don't worry about someone taking credit for your work. You'll find bounty posters scattered throughout the territory. If there's a poster, we've got the paperwork on them, so just bring them in. That's pretty much it. Here's the collar and your license. Come back if you have any questions, and happy hunting.
Watch out!
What can I do for you? Because the brass fucked me, that's why. My ass is past retirement, but some colonel used stop-loss to keep me running his shitty little... The truth is, we're spread thin, so any combat-ready rangers and troops, they're already... Basically, I'm stuck here until the war ends or I drop dead. It's hardly ideal, but I'm determined. California originally, but it's been a long time since I've seen it. I grew up in the Tehachapi Mountains. It's a beautiful, peaceful place. My old man was a rancher and made a good living at it too. He wanted me to get in the family business, but I was young and foolish, so I left. Sometimes I wish I stayed up in those mountains, fat and happy with some farmer's daughter. Yeah, but who the fuck am I kidding? I could never stand to be in one place for too long. Besides, I'd have blown the family fortune on whores and booze. My brother stayed on to run the farm, but I ain't heard from him in years. He's a bossy little fuck, so I'd have probably shot him if I... Because we're overextended. We came in here waving the banner and expecting to mold the Mojave into our own image. As you probably noticed, that ain't exactly the case. This war has turned the Mojave into a wound, and it's attracting every manner of... The old guard is dead, thanks to you and to Randall. But now there's a new breed, with no sense of restraint. But they ain't afraid of anything or anyone, and they own... Somebody's got to put that fear into them, the kind of fear that twists your spine and makes you head. Most of them already know your name. They'll be coming for... Something is driving you. It doesn't matter if it's greed, if it's hate, or a sense of justice. Okay. What can I do for you, young man? Okay.
Hello?
What? I got raised rough. Ended up in a jam. So I joined up. Drank too much. Pissed off some pussified top. Landed in this shithole. Goddamn pogue motherfuckers. He's some kind of freak. Living in a tower. Keeping piss in bottles and drinking it. Fucking disgusting. One time I was detailed to burning human shit, and that might have been worse. It's for shit. Caesar's got a hard-on for that dam. He has some giant retard with a metal mask supposed to win it. He's a goat fucker, so I heard. Him and House would be a team. I heard somebody say, war never changes. What a bunch of bull. You know what I'd do? I'd take a deal in crawfish and drill that old Caesar in that. What?
What do you want? I'm Lieutenant John Ramsey. Don't call me John, LT, or any other shit. No, I grew up in New Mexico. Got nothing else to say, so don't ask. Here's a hint. I'm in a half-ass duty station, handling drunks, fuck-ups, and cripples. Insubordination. Striking a superior officer. Conduct The limp dick CO at my last duty station had it coming. That incompetent fuck was getting my men killed, so the brass would have shit all over me if they could. But old Skull put in a good word, and my combat record means something. They can chew you up, but sooner or later they have to spit you out, right? Despite the butter bars, I'm still an enlisted man in my heart of hearts. I just happen to be one of the last surviving souls at a place called Firebase Zulu. It's a remote outpost south of the The colonel was another political appointment, with his head up his ass. Patrol. That CO even detailed engineers to install creature comforts in his bunker, when they should have been. He insisted that we were in a reinforced observation post. Of course, when the Legion hit us, it was a night assault, and they were so damn fast. We were practically over. We managed to counterattack and push them out of the perimeter. They kept us under siege for 7 days until we were relieved. So, between the snipers, mortars, and constant assaults, we dwindled down to less than 50 fighting. In that kind of situation, a staff sergeant can become a lieutenant real quick. After that fiasco, I made up my mind to never allow any dumb fuck CO to do it. And in the process of sticking it to my last commander, I found myself in this little shack with the retirees, doing police work. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself, if Captain Skull would let me off the hook. If you're looking to talk shop, just hit me up. I write and update the files for those scumbags you're chasing so I can give you information. Unless you think I have a problem with bounty hunters, of course. What do you want? Hey.
Hey.
Hello? Evening. Hello?
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brat...
You here to pay your respects too? It commemorates the Battle of Hoover Dam. The Rangers lured the best of Caesar's Legion into Boulder City, then blew the whole town up. The NCR still lost a bunch of troops in the fighting, though. My older brother sacrificed himself, so they could evacuate some of the wounded. Don't worry about it. Camp McCarran, but I'm on leave at the moment, heading back to California to see my folks. I'm supposed to join up with a caravan that's heading that way up at the 188, but they're not due to arrive for a while yet. Bye.
Evening. A customer. Not many people come into Boulder City these days. Most of the town is rubble, destroyed during the Battle of Hoover Dam. And the only other thing around here is the concrete mixing yard. The NCR has been constructing bunkers up and down the river. From what I've heard, it's a little late for that. Travelers over at the 188, just up the road, said that the Legion has overrun a couple of towns to the south. Most of the limestone comes from Quarry Junction out west, but I hear some Deathclaws overran the quarry. With no work to be had, all the workers around here have wandered off. I'm the only one left in town.